Hello, 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 hello. It's 𝗙𝗙, 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 𝗙𝗙. Hello, 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 hello. My name is L-E-I-L-E-I-L-E-I. And that is For today's video, I will be asking you a bunch of random questions that you've probably never thought about before. So feel free to answer them if you want. And as you may have noticed already, this video is going to be in a soft spoken voice. I think it's just best for asking questions, don't you think? Okay, anyway, let us start. I have my iPad right here. And I'd like to think that every time you tell me your answer, I shall note them down right here. Right here. Just for research purposes. The first question is, what's something you've Googled that you'd be too embarrassed to admit? Okay. Wow. I mean, I wouldn't know the answer to that. So probably I'd Google that too. Okay. If animals could talk, which species would be the rudest? I wouldn't really agree. I think I'm going for rats. Hate them. Next, would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? Okay. Yeah, totally get it. Next, if you found a hidden gem in your house that wasn't there before, would you open it? Would you? Okay. Next, what's the weirdest thing you believed as a kid? Okay, let me write that down. If you had a theme song that played every time you entered a room, what would it be? I think it has to be like legendary. Or it could be something melodramatic as well. Interesting answer. I'd give that a listen. Who's the artist? I see, okay. Thank you. Next, what's one thing in your fridge right now that you forgot was there? I mean, don't we all? If your shadow started acting independently, what would it do first? Okay. Okay. Next is, what would you do if you woke up with a barcode on your arm and no memory of how it got there? It's It's giving In Time, the movie. Okay, I see. That's reasonable. Okay, next is, if you could only say one word for the rest of your life. Oh, sorry, that's too dramatic. For the rest of the day, what word would you pick? Okay, let me write that down. How do you spell that? Oh, I got it wrong. I see. Okay, next. Would you accept $1 million to never blink again? Okay. Next. If your reflection winked at you but you didn't wink, what would you do? Okay, that's a bit creepy. Yeah, of course. Next. What's your zombie apocalypse survival strategy? Okay, I'm listening. I'm listing this down. Wow, you are prepared. You've thought about this. Okay. Okay, I got it. Have you ever felt like someone was watching you, even when you were alone? Okay. If your pets could speak, what secret would you think they'd reveal? Ooh. Thanks for sharing this with me. Okay. Let's have a bit of a tapping break. Next is, would you rather always smell slightly like onions or always hear whispers in the distance? That's a hard one. Slightly smelling like onions? Girl. Okay, I know, you had to choose. I understand. The next question is, what's the most pointless superpower you can think of? Yeah. If you had to swap lives with a cartoon character for a week, who would it be? Oh, that's an interesting answer. Okay, next. What's the creepiest thing you've ever seen out of the corner of your eye? Like that. Okay. Where was this? Were you alone? Oh no. Okay. If time froze for everyone but you for 24 hours, what would you do? Okay, that's a lot. Yeah, keep talking. Okay. To be honest, I think of traveling. Oh wait, no. But there would be no pilots. So that's not really possible. Okay. Next question is, if you could hunt one person just for fun, who would it be? Okay. What do you think the moon would say if it could talk? Let me write that down. Next, what conspiracy theory do you secretly hope is true? Oh, that one's interesting. Okay. And where did you hear about this? Oh, okay. Next, have you ever heard a sound that you couldn't explain? If you had to name your autobiography something absurd, what would it be? Okay. For the next questions, I will be typing them down. I have my keyboard here with me. Okay, so the next question is, what's something you're 100% sure doesn't exist, but would kind of be cool if it did? Oh, okay. Okay. Next, what would you do if mirrors stopped reflecting your image? A bit odd. A bit strange. Okay. What's the most bizarre dream you remember? This one should be interesting. Oh. Okay, tell me more. Okay, I see. Next, if you could remove one common phrase from existence, what would it be? Okay. If you suddenly found out you were an AI in a simulation, what's the first thing you'd try? Okay. That's so real. Okay. Next question is, if someone cloned you perfectly, would you still be you if they had your memories? Ooh, it's giving Black Mirror hypothetical questions, right? I just had to insert that because it would be a Black Mirror reference. What if deja vu is just a glitch in your personal simulation? Oh, now it's giving the series dark, right? There's a line there like, a glitch in the Matrix when they have deja vus? Okay, yeah, I'd love to hear your answer. Keep going. Okay, would you rather forget all your past memories or be unable to make new ones? That's hard. Okay. If you could speak to one inanimate object, what would it be and what would you ask? Feel free to think about it. Okay. Okay. If you could, if colors had flavors, what would purple taste like? Okay. How about blue? Because of the background? Okay. What's more important, being remembered or being understood? Okay. Next, if you could witness any event in history but couldn't change it, what would you watch? Okay. If you met your 10-year older self today, what would you be most curious to ask them? Okay. Okay. Next. What's something that sounds like nonsense but actually makes total sense to you? Okay. Next question. Is it worse to never be alone or to be completely alone forever? Okay, you answered quite fast. Next, if your thoughts were suddenly projected above your head in real time, what would happen to your social life? I wouldn't want that to happen. But, okay. Okay. Yeah, next one is, if you had to live one day of your life on repeat, which day would you choose? And this was at what year? Okay, 20. Okay. Yeah. Okay, thank you for answering that. Next, would you accept eternal life if it meant watching everyone else you love eventually die? What do you think about that? Okay. Next, what's something you once believed that now seems completely ridiculous? Okay. Okay, next. Do you think plants are aware of their surroundings in some alien slow motion way? Mm-hmm. Okay. Next, if you could erase one human invention, what would you pick and why? There has to be at least one, right? Okay, let me input that down. Next, what do you think people misunderstand most about you? Next, could you ever love a version of yourself from another universe more than your current self? Do you think there's going to be a difference? Okay, next question. If a stranger had access to your inner monologue for one day, how shocked would they be? Okay. Okay, we are down to the last question. In total, I have asked you 50 questions. If I ask this one now. So, what's the one question you hope no one ever asks you because you genuinely don't know the answer? Okay, that's a lot of things I can relate to. Definitely don't know the answer to that one. Okay. Basically anything medical related? Nope. Yeah, quantum mechanics. I know nothing about that too. Okay. Okay, thank you. You were able to sit through 50 questions. Hopefully you have given quite some thought. Thank you for making it through all the way to this point. I hope that you were able to pick absolutely nothing. This video has no point, but sometimes it's interesting to hear random questions that you can think about. Like, I don't know about you, but I like thinking about what ifs questions or like hypothetical ones. I don't know, for fun. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Gave you some sort of relaxation, if that's possible. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Good night, 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 good night. Good night, 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 good night.